Hello, how is it going? Welcome to the video and thank you for checking out the channel. I am the Cosmic Turtle and this is my Xbox Series X backwards compatible playthrough for Fable 3. We're currently undergoing the Undertale or under something, the DLC, under some, it's not Undertale because that's a game, that's a very popular game which I still need to play. What's it called? Understone, that's it, Understone. There's gonna be anyone who watches that, but no, I bet there'll be comments. If anyone listens to that part at the start, there's gonna be someone mentioning it's Understone, not Undertale, despite me correcting myself seconds later. It's always the video where I make a mistake that seems to get a lot more attention. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, please consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing to the channel. It would really help me out and would mean a lot. Also, possibly check out my Twitch, the Cosmic Turtles. I stream on there weekdays for about 2 hours between 5 and 7 GMT. You know, those are the regular times. Today we're starting at 5:30, so it'll be 5:30 to 7:30, but it's generally 5 to 7. Let me just make sure everything is okay with the stream. Oh, wait a minute. My stream notification has been starting Fable 3 for like the last 3 streams. I started it, like, you know, 3 streams ago, and I have not been starting it since. I've been continuing it. Good thing I noticed that, updated that. Right, before I go any further, 54 people watching Fable? What's this? A lot of people watching Fable. Normally it's like 10 or less. Normally less as well. So look, can you hear me? Oh, no, what was that? There was like a crackling sound in my voice then. Let's have a look. Hello! Right, it's still there. Is it my mic?
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Let's hear Jasper's voice.
If you're not too busy, you might have a look
Yes,
at
my
the
mic just
shop. I believe something new has been added.
How's that? I started using a new wire to charge my controller. Maybe that was causing the... There we go. That's what it was. It was the wire. Right. Brilliant. Let's get into it. And hello. How's it going? Yeah, so we're doing the Understone DLC. I might add that to the little stream title so people know what we're doing here. But it's a small DLC, so by the time I update it...
Warning!
Oh!
The first line of the Understone defense system has been activated. Advance at your own risk.
I shall. You can't stop me. I think these little robotic wolves can stop a god among men. What an absolute fool. See how they like being hit with lightning. I believe one of my weapons needs me to get unweaved lightning spell
Warning!
kills.
The second line of the Understone defense system has been activated. Prepare
Ah.
for high levels of pain.
Are those undead hobs? What do you got, sons? What do you got? Oh, we'll charge up a level 4. If I don't get killed before I get to it. There we go. There you go. What do you got? You got nothing, lads. You got nothing. Look at you. All stand there like fools. Just letting me charge up my level 3 spells. Anyone watch WrestleMania last night? Ooh, shit, we're on level 3. Right. First little gauntlet complete. Let's move on to the next one. What's that? I don't know what that was. I pressed left on the D-pad. I may have ate or drank something.
Stop now! The third line of the understone defense system has been activated. You will be torn limb from limb.
But this is the same as the last two though, just combined. There we go. Should be nice and easy. As prophesized, nice and easy. Yeah, I'm just gonna get some kills with the lightning because I need it for one of my weapon upgrades. I can't remember if it's my gun or my sword, but it's one of them. It's definitely one of them. So, thinking of the future, you know. Yeah, give them a good old zap in, see what they can do, is it? Oh, so mad. Went into game for the first time today in like 5 months or 4 months or something. Bit of a mad one. The main actual shop for game is closed in my local area now, and it's had to open up inside another shop. Like has its own little. It's not like a kiosk. It's got its own little section basically.
The last line of the understone defense system has been activated.
It used to have this area called Beyond or something, I think it was called. It was kind of like it had gaming computers or something. You could play games there, which I guess it was designed for people who can't afford to buy consoles or the newest games as they come out. So you can go there, give them like a fiver to chill for an hour, and you can play whatever game you want. I think is how it worked. Or maybe that's just how it was originally designed, it just never happened to go that way, but that's how I was led to believe is what the whole deal of it was. They just don't have that anymore, in terms of the floor space for the shop, for the games and customers to, you know, purchase games. It's about the same size, which is pretty cool. Go on, you losers, just die already. Let's get a few gun kills in here, eh?
No alternative, mutant.
Oh no,
face
mutant?
a sophisticated weapon. Deploy the Colin.
The Colin? Alright, get out of here, Colin. Oh, crap, he teleported. Ah, stand back. Ah, stand back. Oh god, he's summoning idiots. No less. Yeah, what do you got, son? What do you got? You got nothing? Get him another couple level 3s. My dog's just chilling there, like, you know, we're not being attacked by a giant Colin, apparently. I'm going for the big flourish! Yeah, dog will eat his brains, finish him off. It is a small meal. Goodbye, Colin. If I remember correctly, that's actually kind of the end of the DLC, more or less. Yeah, it is. So yeah, this DLC is actually really small.
You are a highly persistent
I actually
person,
could have
Sugar.
finished that this
Perhaps you
DLC
have
yesterday,
earned the right to meet me in
Monday,
person.
Friday.
I am waiting for you.
I said there's no point in me doing it because I've only got like 15 minutes or something, and I could have. Well, it's been 10 minutes now, and that includes my introduction and everything. So I could have done this DLC Friday.
I don't know who you are, stranger, but if you are hearing this message, then I, Montague Humes, must be dead.
Yes, you are.
You have proven yourself to be a most capable individual. I
Oh,
believe
thanks.
you can do what I no longer can. Take charge of Understone and its citizens. This machine can be adjusted to play any messages you wish, and the citizens below have been conditioned to obey them.
Excellent.
If, by some miracle, the above world recovers from the devastation, the machine can be shut down from within this room. Doing so will open a passage to the above world, and the citizens will be free to return to the sunlight.
Sunlight's overrated, man.
This is what the old loon was up to.
What a
This
time.
is my lucky
Hello,
day.
how's it going?
Hello again, friend.
Hello?
Look, forgive me for not being completely honest before.
No.
But I had no idea there would be a whole city down here. I expected treasures, inventions, but not this.
I'll let you off then.
Think of the business opportunities. A whole town devoted to work, doing whatever you tell them, never questioning you, never demanding payment.
Payment?
Leave the machine running and we can share the profits.
How much you
We'll
talking?
be rolling in gold without having to lift a finger. What do you say?
Enslave the town. This is an evil playthrough after
Very
all.
good. Right, now leave everything to me. I'm somewhat of an expert when it comes to manipulating workers.
Not surprised. Not surprised at all.
Rejoice, citizens, for there is now a clear path to ensuring the salvation of our race. Start producing high-quality clothes.
Close.
You heard him. Now get to work, everyone. You don't want to be responsible for the death of the human race, do you?
High quality clothes. Why is that going to help the human race exactly? Like, how could they fall for that? You have discovered a lost community below Bowerstone and have ensured its continued enslavement. But all that really matters is that you stand to make a ton of gold, right? Yeah, sure. That's exactly what matters. How would one go about claiming this gold then? There you go. Oh god.
They have to be really bad and cruel.
Wait, do I already own these places just by default?
We must work from dusk till dawn.
I'm not quite sure how.
Exactly when it's dusk. So
Don't bother tracking.
Same any time of the day, or night.
Right, so if you decide to enslave the town, you own all the buildings. And if you choose to free them, you have to purchase them normally, I guess? What was this?
the soul of Understone.
Oh, wow.
It's work.
Hello! How are you doing today?
Never forget that, citizens. It's work, right?
Dude, I forgot how small and how short this DLC is. I can't believe it's literally just free combat encounters. Like, 3 or 4 combat encounters to get to here, talking to a guy, and then 3 or 4 more combat encounters, and then you're done. Good. How about you? I am also good. The shops have started opening where I live now. So I had a nice trip to the centre, did a little bit of shopping, had a nice Costa, a hot chocolate that is, because I don't like coffee, not one bit. They got this really nice toffee spiced one. It's really nice unless you forget to ask them not to put cinnamon on it, then it's significantly less enjoyable as a drink, but other than that it's good. It's really nice. If you have a Costa, and just happen to be making the same, I guess, you know, drinks as the ones here, I would highly recommend it. If you like caramel, well, actually no, even if you don't like caramel, because my girlfriend doesn't like caramel or toffee all that much, but she does like the toffee spiced Costa drink. So even if you don't like Costa, you might still enjoy it. Right. I'm not sure if you've played this Fable free or done this Fable free DLC, but something I haven't done in my playthrough as of yet. So this is the town when you decide to enslave them, and as you can see, it's a bit manky down here now. It's like, you know, probably dark and just not pleasant. And let me load up my character here. This one. This is a good character, and for this one I actually freed the town, and I'm in under stone right now as it just happens. So I can quickly show you what the town looks like if you decide to go for the good outcome. There you are. So this is Understone if you decide to do the good thing. So it's got like a little park, little, like, you know, outdoor tavern by here. Also a lot brighter, there's no mist and darkness anywhere. Like, you know, really nice colour palette here. You got some stalls you can also buy. You got the houses obviously, so yeah. So I thought I'd show you. So that's the difference of this area depending on if you go good or evil. I know it is, isn't it? Like, you know, this is, you'd want to live here. I wonder how much. So we go. You got two buildings back there, and then you got, like, you know, a couple of buildings in the background. I wonder if they do anything to the actual houses in this other version. But yeah, the differences are night and day. You know, they don't want to half guilt trip you into realizing, yeah, you did a bad thing. It's even misty down here. Well, not misty, but, you know, it's like all smoke and the air is kind of polluted with all the machinery, I guess, is the idea. It's kind of like, it got green, well, not even slightly misty. Look at that. It's like, it's grim, that is. And the robots look like they're walking around as, I don't know, foremans, I guess. Oh, there's just the one.
Is a wonderful thing. Ask anyone, and they'll tell you the same. If they don't, stop talking to them. They're delusional and possibly dangerous.
Stop talking to them, they're delusional. Oh, I love it. I wonder if we can leave through the... I am really cool, aren't I? I got a Christmas hat on, it's not even Christmas. I'm a madman. Or madwoman, I guess, in this case.
Did you work hard today? Then why not try working a bit harder tomorrow? And see if you can beat your record.
Yeah, so you're also not allowed to leave through this shortcut, because it was never opened. So I'll have to fast travel out of here. Should be the fastest way.
Now, don't slack in there. Get back to work.
Women's magic boot. What's up with them women's and men's magic clothes down here? That's a bit odd. They just buried all their magical clothes. They were scared, were they? What missions we got here? Sewers. The game. Oh, that's a good mission. The game. It also kind of makes fun of Fable 2 in this side quest. I completely forgot this. I'm not sure if you remembered, but this game actually does have a town crier.
You must be new here. Hello.
A reliable way to gather
You
a few
just
followers is by
can't,
simply interacting with people. Try it. I'm sure
Alright, fine,
you'll
I'll
make an
interact with him.
impression.
You just can't change your title in this game? Oh no, this is an evil character, isn't it? My bad. Right, that's enough of that dancing. Let go of my hands. Right, this is evil. We've got a fart at him, apparently.
Congratulations! Getting out among the people has paid off. Remember that interacting with
ridiculous.
the citizens of Albion is generally a reliable way to gain followers.
Well, he hates me now. Good. Hey, where are you going? Fine, I'll talk to you. We're friends.
I
You
like
like
your style, and I hate most things, so that's saying something.
Right. You deserve a dance.
Oh, smooth mover.
Life's my style, you see, so you know. Can't threaten them after they complimented me.
I like you.
I'm still not sure how I feel about this game's
Do me a favour and I'll be
system for expressions. I liked the fact that the Fable 2 expressions could fail. Like, it wasn't just click expression, hold it down, and then you either do the maxed out expression or the smaller one, like what this game does. You know, in Fable 1 you could mess it up and shit yourself if you decided to go for the fart expression. If you decided to dance, you could slip and fall over. You know,
So, are we all set?
it's minor, but there were some risks to doing the expressions.
But will that orb
I liked the failing part as well. You know, it was just a nice little addition to it. Right, 1,000 gold. Let's start up this quest.
with everything
Well, actually, before that, let's see if they got anything out the back.
Well, better work. I got all dressed up for this. Where'd you get it anyway?
Oh, we got a chest at the back. They won't mind me having a little note in here, surely. Dweller makeup. Cheers, I guess. Alright, friends, I hear we got a game to play. What you got going on here?
I don't believe it! You're a hero! I mean, you're a real hero! That's just what we need!
Salutations! We are three magi of great power! I am Madron of 1,000 faces, and this is Kaliv, Lord of the Fairies. And lo, as I have attested, there is a third who is counted among our number.
Oh, for goodness sake, Mark. My mum wants me home for supper.
Mark.
And lo, that's Jim.
Now, Princess
Jim? That's a
Frexia
good
has
name.
been taken by an evil baron to another plane.
Oh,
Will you rescue her?
I'm gonna
All we have to do
try and get
is take this magic orb,
a video on my
and you'll be
YouTube channel in
transported
the
to the
like
Baron's
the next
realm.
week, maybe.
What say you, hero? Will you
Oh,
aid
yeah.
us? Will you aid her?
She is completely hot, by the way.
Oh yeah. Gonna be doing a video for my YouTube channel, so I won't be streaming it. It'll be like recording it, like, you know, in the house. Probably have to be either on my phone or the on something else, because I don't have a camera. Because, you know, I'm not that fancy yet. Maybe one day. On Kickstarter, I kickstarted or helped kickstart the Angry Joe and Jasco Games Street Fighter, the miniature board game or the miniature game, and I got it 2 days ago, and it's absolutely amazing looking. I still haven't played it yet, sadly.
Will you save the princess?
But it looks
You're a
absolutely
hero, are you
fantastic.
not?
The models are so good. They kind of look similar to amiibos, like, you know, in terms of their size. There's a bit more to them, like, generally speaking, because a lot of the earlier amiibos are very standard sort of things. But it's really cool. So I want to do not so much an unboxing, because I've already unboxed it, but more of just a like a mini first impression review sort of thing, I guess.
So it was
My
that the
YouTube
hero
is the
came
Cosmic
to little
Turtle as
village
3
of
separate
Whitewater,
words.
a pretty hamlet.
I believe it's got
nestling
the
under
same profile
brooding
picture though, that sort of
battlements
turtle in
of the Baron's
space.
castle. It's a very
Picture that a friend sent me.
Yeah, I said pretty.
Because at one point I was going to draw myself a little turtle in space for my picture, but I could just never be able to draw it, because whenever I tried starting to draw it, it would always end up looking kind of like a Ninja Turtle. Celery of Doom? I'll take it. These guys not like celery. Yeah, my YouTube channel as well, actually, every time I stream, they get put up on there. So
Our hero resolved
virtually
to talk to
all
the
of my
townsfolk
streams
and
that
see
I've
what she
ever
could
done are
find
all
out
on
about the
YouTube.
missing princess.
Tons of
You're
different, there's like
kidding,
3
right?
different, no, actually about 6
If the hero
playthroughs of
starts
Fable,
talking to all the villagers,
all in
we'll be
all.
here forever.
Well, some players like talking to people, immersing themselves in the story world.
This is like when you
Yeah.
cool. Looks like old Clem is up.
Let's talk to Clem then.
Hail, hero! I am old Clem, the blacksmith. I make
Okay, I'll check it out.
weapons, and if you
Awesome.
bring me some sky metal, I can make you
There's
a
like tons
magic
of other
sword.
games as well, not just
It's
Fable.
1,000
But there is a lot of
gold per
Fable.
plus. So, a +3 sword is 3,000 gold. Oh, and I can't make anything more than
A +3 because I'm only a journeyman blacksmith. Bit early in the adventure for anything above a +3. It's unbalancing, you see.
Smart.
Forging doesn't work. I didn't have time to do the models.
Are you serious?
You fool.
A game like this is all about customization.
Customization. Let's talk to this person, the milk woman. Mildred.
I am Mildred, a humble milkmaid.
Maid.
Right on my joyless days, I daydream about a handsome nobleman, strong enough to dispatch highwaymen, but gentle enough to hold me for hours in his warm, powerful arms.
Powerful arms, alright.
Hang on, who's talking here? You or Mildred?
That was Mildred.
What about
Sure
Princess?
it was. Sure
She
it
say that
was.
Mildred saw some hobs carrying a large wriggling bag.
But she didn't.
And that she's really hot.
we got one person there. Who's this? Talk to this person.
The hero's approaching Horace. Brilliant.
Horace.
Greetings, mighty hero. I am Horace, the
Are you
most
now?
gifted poet of our age.
Alright.
Shall I recite a sonnet for you?
Yeah.
Oh, radiant orb, into the sky rise, and illuminate for mine mortal eyes my true love's face, and in silhouette frame her slender and curvaceous frame. What do you think, guys?
Nice.
Oh, the hero's approaching Horace. Brilliant.
Horace has already spoken. As we had got the dialogue interrupted by something that he had already said. Now we'll never know what he was going to say.
Excellent. The hero's going to talk to Arturo. Now we can get things moving.
Alright then.
Greetings, stranger.
What's his name?
I can see
Jim.
from your good looks and heroic demeanour that you must be on a quest to rescue the princess. I saw her yesterday,
my good
carried
looks.
off by the Baron's evil servants, a troop of hobs.
I could be an
They took
ugly
her through
hero,
this gate
you know.
to the castle on the hill.
What, that's it? No clues to solve or anything?
Well, the hero has to figure out how to get up the hill.
You mean like by climbing it?
Hey, no spoilers.
What's over here? Any more Celery of Doom? No. Apparently not. Wait, can you see them yet? No, not yet.
The hero decided to investigate the eerie tower on the hill.
Ah, I shall investigate
not
this
very
tower
eerie
on the
though,
hill.
is it?
Oh, there's a
Ben,
texture missing there.
use
Looks
the tower
green
together.
and black
yeah,
for some
but I
reason.
thought you said pretty.
What kind of adventure has a pretty tower on
Honestly,
a
these
hill?
texture bugs
quiet,
is so
you two.
annoying.
I'll deal with this.
Alright, let's go closer. Maybe it will fix it. 2 seconds, wolves.
Now you
I'm trying to fix this annoying texture problem. Right. No, it's still there. Alright, fine. Thank you for your patience, friends. You shall all die now, I guess. Get my pistol on. Is that? Out of Fable 2 and Fable 3, which ones, like, animations would you say you prefer? Because when I went back and played Fable 2, I always remembered Fable 3's lightning looking a bit more, like, powerful when you use it.
Yeah, bit predictable though.
But now that
The
I'm playing
novelty
it,
of the rabbits wears off a
it
bit
feels
when you
kind of the
realise you
same
can't
as
fight
Fable
them,
2.
doesn't it?
Does everything
Oh,
have
there's
to
another
be
missing
about
texture, but there, look.
fighting?
Big block
Yeah.
part at the bottom.
Story is conflict. Ideally, with not too much story getting in the way.
Conflict if not too much story getting it. Well, no, you gotta get a bit of story in here, man. May as well just be playing like some crappy Call of Duty game if you don't want any story. Just play online,
Teddy
innit?
bears. What are teddy bears doing here?
Aren't they sweet? I put them in. Nice, eh?
Yeah, they are. They are nice. You know what we don't want in the evil Baron's castle? Anything nice.
Here come the princess and the baron.
Help! Oh, somebody please help! I've been kidnapped
Teddy
by the
bears.
evil Baron!
I am the evil Baron, and the princess shall be my wife.
Your wife?
All
You
these
scoundrel!
bears well, they'll do evil stuff, for they are evil teddy bears.
Ooh.
I shall never marry you!
Oh, she's spirited like that.
She's spirited. Yeah, so you need to open this treasure chest. If you don't, you cannot complete this mission.
A wise old man suddenly appeared before the hero. Riddle me ree, cried the old man.
Oh no, not one of your puzzles. They're far too hard. Just let her open the chest.
If all trimps are trumps, and all trumps are trumps, then all trimps are definitely trumps. True or false?
Actually, that's rather easy.
Oh, just give her the sword.
You ruined my puzzle.
Scimitar
Took me ages to work
of
that out.
Baron
and now she's got the
Slaying
sword
plus
far too
3.
easily. Should have been much harder.
Yeah, so you have to equip this sword.
Added to your collection.
Otherwise, you cannot deal any damage
Swords
to the
inflict
Baron
moderate damage,
at the
but
end of the
weapon
DLC.
of choice for an agile
The Hammer
warrior.
of Wilmageddon, that's a lot of damage. Not Hero Sword. Where is it? There. Alright, it automatically equipped it. I didn't realise that. What was that? Oh, nothing there. Oh, so do you watch, or did you watch WrestleMania by any chance then, Lola? Which was last night and the night before, or depending on your time zone, could have been this morning or yesterday.
I
I'm
thought
not
you
sure.
did.
Well, I thought it was Jim's job.
Quick, let's make something up.
Well,
Quick,
how
let's
about
make
it
something up.
releases a cloud of lovely butterflies.
Oh yeah, they'll show me.
Worst game ever. I'm serious.
Well, how about a standard Hollow Man encounter?
Yeah.
I didn't. Did you? I did. Yeah. I've quite recently really gotten back into watching my my WWE. I don't watch like the weekly show because it's just. Well, the main reason that actually. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's this for? Sense of self-importance. Like the weekly SmackDowns and Raw, they don't actually come on to the network until about 2 months later. Oh, I can't be bothered for that. I just like to watch the monthly pay-per-views. Like I'm not sure how familiar you are with wrestling, like especially 90s wrestling. But there's also a like a talk show or like an interview segment or interview show on there called the Broken Skull Sessions, and that's with Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's one of the most recognizable wrestlers of all time. So I imagine you probably know who he is. I'd be more surprised if you didn't know who he was than if you did. And it's just very interesting because he has a load of like retired wrestlers on the show, and they kind of just tell you things you probably didn't know about their career, or something that made them make certain decisions within their careers, or how they got into the business and all that sort of stuff. This is really cool. He's also had a few more like current wrestlers on there as well. That's pretty cool. It is.
Ventured on.
It's just nice to watch something different again, I suppose. So I used to watch wrestling when I was younger with my nan. Now she got me into wrestling, so I suppose I just have that sort of pleasant memory with it. I remember going over my nan's, and we used to watch not the there was like the free version of the show. I think it was called WWE Experience or something. But this was when it was called WWF. So I used to watch it over my nan's. And she used to tell me about when her and my grandpa went to watch wrestling live or something, like a few times. I can't remember exactly, I just remember roughly, obviously, with that bit. And then I got back into it when I was in comprehensive school in like when I was like 13 or something. So it's kind of, it's always been something I've been interested in. Just I kind of go out of it and then come back.
Yes.
Kind of
I
like
thought it
Star
was time to
Wars.
put in
I kind of
something
lose
cute,
interest in Star Wars
but
for a bit
also
and
to
then
make
get
us think
back
about
into
our
it.
relationship with
But I'm
food.
currently more into Star
Bloody
Wars
hell,
than I've
man.
ever been.
Wait, let me fix it.
Go on, you fix it then, my man.
There.
Oh,
This
demon
is no
chickens.
ordinary chicken. It's a fire-breathing demon chicken.
Oh. I think the only thing to do here is to kill the chicken with my sword.
I kind of feel
Oh,
bad
that was
for
easy.
him.
Ah! Oh god,
I
it's not
always
quite-
root for the underdog. Or under chicken, as it were.
why can't I hit it? Right, that's it.
That was just gross. Oh, I thought the hero was done for that time.
This pistol's got
lead to a
really
nasty
bad
infection.
spread. Let's get a few more kills with the sword. There we go.
Hero will feast on chicken flesh tonight.
Well, how can I? They disappear when I kill
Mighty
them.
hero triumphed over the fire-breathing
Great, now they're talking
demonic,
over each other.
chickens
Chick.
of doom. Anyway, on she
Doom.
ran, seeking a way out of these dark and gloomy
Oh, you can keep talking, you haven't got to make them go quiet.
caverns.
Oh, okay.
The hero
Oh, here we go. I
emerged
love
into the
this.
light to find
You can actually see the guys just chilling here.
Help me, hero. You're my only hope.
I, the Baron, shall tolerate your meddling no longer. My elite hobguard will take care of you.
Hobgoblin?
They hunger for human flesh.
Oh no! Ah, take that, you foolish hobs.
Will destroy you utterly. So there.
Yeah, and kill him!
Another hob down. Damn you, hero.
What's that over there?
Damn you. Curse you, hero. You're going to kill
I do like how you can actually see the, the actual characters, the three guys playing the game talking, and you see their mouth movements. So I feel like they didn't have to do that if they didn't want to.
You're going to kill them all, aren't you?
Yes, I am going to kill them all. Why do you keep asking me that?
This cannot be! Curse you! You're going to kill them
Oh, what's that back over there?
aren't you?
Huh? Oh, hob.
Be a sport and let them kill you! That's it!
Dude, I love this game. Jeff Seed. Hello, Jeff. Same here. I love the whole franchise. I feel like this game is vastly underappreciated and also vastly over-criticized or overly criticized. It has flaws, possibly more flaws than Fable 1 and 2, but it's still a fantastic game. Yes, it is very underrated. I just feel like people focus too much on the things Peter Molyneux said would be in the game, which weren't implemented as well as maybe he said. But I feel like people, after Fable 2, they should have, it's on them, it's their fault for believing everything he says word for word. Like, you should know by now, if he says X and Y mechanics are going to be in the game, they are going to be in there, just not exactly how he said it maybe. There'll be some variation of it. Because he's just an excited guy telling you about his newest game. Is how I've seen it anyway. Ah! Shit, I'm getting mangled all of a sudden. Alright, come my friends. I'll just slow down time so I can charge up a level 4 spell. Yep, exactly, I agree with you, man. I just feel like no one else bothered to think about it. They just blamed him for them believing every word he said. And, it's their fault for believing everything he said word for word.
Stop that hot killing! Gas you!
Let's just shoot these guys to death. I need to get a better pistol. I want to use, I'm going for a sword and pistol playthrough. Partly because I like the sword and pistol, and partly because I am a petty child and I want to beat the people on my friends list and be first on the leaderboard. Not gonna lie, that's playing a part in it. So I need a better pistol.
Personal combat hero. But know that I am immune to all weapons save one. A magic sword. That is the bane
How
of
come
my
he has a mask on but these two
existence,
don't?
which there is no way you could possibly have. The
Ah!
sword! The Bane sword! It cannot be! No! I am
God, he's proper into character, isn't he? He's proper loving it.
What kind of rubbish game lets you kill the villain in one blow?
Well, it's the
you
same
gave
guy.
the hero that Baron's Bane sword.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be so easy to get.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, please? Come on, back to the game.
Hero, thank you for saving me. How can I ever repay you?
So what options we got here then?
I can think of something.
Not to be weird. She's
Yeah,
like a cardboard
hero
cutout.
kisses the princess.
Kisses the princess.
Two girls kissing. Bit of a cliche.
An incredibly hot cliche.
It's ironic. It's a self-aware commentary on the nature of the cliche.
Well,
Oh,
an
yeah.
incredibly
Is that what
hot
it is?
self-aware commentary on the nature of the cliche.
Oh, we got here. We can kiss or threaten her. So this is an evil playthrough. So we're going to be threatening the cardboard princess. Threatening to give you the old
Did not
backhand.
see that coming.
What a great ending! This hero has no time for petty human emotion. Nothing matters but the glory of battle.
I think
Exactly.
the hero loves her, but faced with a dangerous and uncertain future, she made the noblest choice.
I remember
to
grinding all the
protect
achievements on this
Princess
game.
from it.
Oh, same.
come on,
I've
don't ruin it.
I've got all
I'm
the
with Ben.
Fable
While
achievements for
initially
1,
hurt
2,
and
and 3.
confused, the princess
They
grew
are-
to realise that the
you know.
hero had acted selflessly,
Listen,
and
well,
her love
stop
grew stronger
talking.
than ever.
Fine, she can think that, but the truth is much more sinister.
It's one of the few franchises. When like a new game would come out, I would just kind of say, kind of exclusively play that game and
Great work, my
get
friends,
everything
you
out
were
of it that I could.
fantastic.
Oh
You
damn!
have to be the best
I only
hero
got
of all time.
I've got all on free.
I'm going to have my
well,
bard stroke sorcerer
I do
compose
have
a song about you.
videos on my YouTube for Fable
Whatever.
1 and 2. If you're missing
Bestow
things
upon
like
you
silver keys,
the title of
or,
honorary
well, not
Master
gold
of
keys because they're on free.
Dungeons.
But yeah, what's this? You have survived the game and returned to the real world, but was it just a game? And is this the real world? Maybe the fantasy hasn't ended. Maybe it's only just begun. Actually, no, it's ended.
Well, that
Yeah,
went
like
well, don't you
on
think?
Fable 2, I've
Good bit of
like
gaming, that.
done
When's the next
videos
session?
opening
Same
all the
time
demon
next week?
doors, showing you
Hang
like
on,
how you
where's
do
the
that,
video?
collecting all the silver keys, shooting all the gargoyles, opening all the silver key chests, and I've done like 3 playthroughs of the game. Sweet, I'll have to check it out. Awesome. Well, I'm sure you'll find something that'll help you. See, not same for Fable 1. I'm in the process of doing Fable 1 because I kind of messed up the nice way of doing the videos. So instead of doing a silver key video where I collected all 30 silver keys, I thought it'd be a good idea to do a video where I collected all 25 base game silver keys. So now I'm gonna have to collect the 5 lost chapter keys, as well as opening the 2 lost chapter silver key chests, and opening the demon door in a separate video, and do another video where I open. I think I've done a video. Yeah, I've already done a video where I opened all the demon doors. Then I gotta do a video where I collect all the books from the base game, which is not base. Yeah, well, there are no books in the DLC, thankfully. But the Fable Anniversary or Fable 1 books are very easy to find compared to Fable 3's books. Man, now I gotta go play Fable 2 again. Oh, you definitely should. It's a fantastic game. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed that Microsoft do the right thing and make a Fable 2, either do a Fable 2 and a Fable 3 Anniversary, before the new Fable 4 or Fable reboot, whatever they decide to call it, comes out.
If you're not
Or
too
do a
busy,
Fable
you might-
collection and have Fable 1, 2 and 3 all kind of like, you know, with even just a little bit of a touch up on them for the current generation. Like, you know, I will get that day one on Game Pass. I will buy a special edition of that game. I'd even buy just a regular base edition if there were no special editions, as well as getting it for free, or like, you know, in addition with my Game Pass subscription. I don't care. I'll give them the extra £50, or
I'm very sorry, but
possibly
I'm afraid you'll have to go
£70.
somewhere else tonight.
Somewhere else?
God, where are they going to go? Look at them.
Exactly. Every
Look at
other
those
place
hats.
been closed down, and I'll freeze to death on the streets. And that's if Logan's goons don't bash my skull in first.
You think
Is that
you're the
likely
only
to
one who has
happen?
problems? I'm sorry, I'm just... Look, I wish I could help you, but
I really hope they do.
I
Oh,
hope
what
you're
was
not looking
this?
for somewhere to stay.
Oh, look at me,
Because
Spartan
this place is about to
117
close
now.
for good. I have no choice.
Oh,
I
thank
have
you
to
for
sell the
following,
building to
Jeff.
pay the ransom.
Or would you prefer
See,
Jeff
they
Seed,
spent
or do you mind if I
my
just say
fiancé
Jeff?
I tried to work up the courage to
But
rescue
thank you so
him.
much. I really appreciate
Damn
it.
that ferret and his gang! They've got everyone living in fear, even me!
Jeff is good.
But if I had
Awesome.
someone like you,
Thank you so much.
you could go in there and show them what fear really is.
Out of curiosity,
We could
is
rescue
the
my
seed
fiancé,
on Jeff's seed
put
because
Ferret
of
out of
is it
business,
like or
and
Dark
let the
Side or
shelter
Dark Seed,
open.
wherever it is from
Please.
DC
If not for
Superman?
me,
I'm
do
not,
it
I'm
for
not a big fan
the
of
people
DC,
who depend
so I'm
on
not
this
sure if he's a
place.
Superman villain or kind of like Thanos and just a villain in general, and he'll attack different heroes depending on how he's needed in the stories.
Oh, thank you.
Or is the seed
My
absolutely
poor love,
nothing
it's
to
been
do with
agony
that
growing
character
apart
in
from him.
comics?
And it's about time those thugs faced justice. The rough kind. They've been harassing the local homeless for weeks, but now this.
Seed is a
It's
last name.
outrageous.
Oh, fair enough.
I know where they are. They demanded I bring them the ransom in a week's
It's an
time.
even simpler
But I'll
explanation.
bring them something better.
Fair enough. Your explanation is more elegant and simple. Nothing to do with superheroes and the DC villain Darkseid or Darkseid, whatever he's called. Let's just buy some houses while we're here. Up the rent and repair. Well, you know, we're repairing them for them, so they can afford to pay us more. Surely. Thanks.
Linda.
I got this hat myself.
You just cost me a bit of gold, love.
Does the Fable anniversary include
I bet
Fable
old
2?
Harriet take you the
Sadly,
full
it
week
does
to get
not.
the money.
Let's let him talk and then I'll explain.
Industrious one, ain't you?
Just open the bloody door, Keith.
Actually, let's pause it. So Fable Anniversary has Fable 1 and Fable The Lost Chapters, which is the extra area in terms of the DLC. You get, what's it called? Snowspire Village, and like this sort of location to the north of the map in snow. 5 extra keys, some doors, a demon door, and 2 silver key chests. Like I said, they just had a couple of collectibles, and the base game with all that sort of stuff. You also get the privilege to spend about an extra £20 on extra weapons and clothes in the game. You don't get them as part of the collection. But they are both and Fable free. All 3 Fables are on the Xbox Game Pass. If you like, you know, if it's probably cheaper than buying them all separately online.
Have done with this.
Well, I'm currently playing this off the Game Pass.
Mr. Ferret's down those
I do have
stairs.
Fable 1, 2 and 3
Hang on. Who's
in
your
the
friend?
house somewhere,
In your
but now I haven't got to
parlance, she's the bad
rummage
man.
and swap
And that
discs
gold
all the
doesn't
time.
leave her hands until my fiance's walked out of your fetid little den.
Didn't know it was on the Game
Alright, no
Pass.
need to get all
Most of like the more modern first-party Xbox games are on the Game Pass. All the Gears are on there. The Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 is on there. I believe also a load of just the Halos from the 360 are on there. So Halo Reach, which is also on in the Master Chief Collection, or you could just get the 360 version of the Game Pass as well. Like I said, there's Gears Ultimate, and then Gears 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are all on there. The Medium, but you got to have the new console to play the Medium. Because even though they advertised it as being on both consoles, it's a lie, they're
How
not.
elated I am to have this unfortunate situation brought to a satisfying resolution.
Oh, same.
Your
It's been a right
associate can
pain.
dispense with her burden by piling the funds upon the table.
There's no gold, Ferret. Now you cough up my fiance from whatever
Xbox One is still a
filthy corner
great
you're keeping him
console.
in.
I
Or my
managed to get myself a
associate is
Series
going to
X
start
about 2
collecting
weeks
heads
back,
and
but
piling them upon
I
the
did
table.
sadly have to
My
buy it off
initial
someone on
judgment
eBay.
of your character was
But they
clearly
didn't charge me
misguided.
an arm and a leg,
You possess
thankfully. It was
some
like an extra
heart,
£50 on top of the regular
Lads,
console price,
tear it out.
which I'm not happy with, but I'm willing to give an extra 50. I am by no means willing to give an extra 100 or more. Like when you see people, oh yeah, you know, 800 and you can have yourself a PS5. It's like, you know, no, fuck off, sort of thing. The idea of scalpers is just, I hate it.
Oh, you got him good.
This girl's
Yeah, and get out of here.
holy arse meat.
Your men are dead, Ferret. Unless you want to join them,
Oh.
let us in.
What have you found, boy? Where is it, Frodo? Oh, it's a book. Yeah, we're not collecting the books because at some point I am going to finally get the courage to collect all the books in one run through. Do the games run better on the well, on the Series X compared to the One X? The games do run like Fable and run very smoother. The load times for the games is so much better. Like, you know, it's almost instant compared to the previous console. Fable 3 is a bad example because Fable 3 actually runs quite poor compared to the 360 version on the Series X and the One X. There's weird audio bugs every now and again and visual ones. If a visual bug comes up, I will unintentionally and just instinctively point it out because I just can't help it. I have to draw attention to it. Yeah, when one comes up, there's already been like 2 or 3 of them in this stream already. When I was doing the side quest, the game just now, what was it? There was like 1 or 2 at the very start of it. They didn't happen before you joined. So the games actually run better as the 360 versions of themselves. Sadly, for Fable 3, Fable 1 and Fable 2 run way better on the Series X though. Fable 3 is actually the only game I've ever experienced as backwards compatible on the new consoles, which is worse than the 360. It is the exception, it's not the rule, it's the only one that does it, and just typical, it's a first party Microsoft game.
Come on.
It's really weird. It's like they didn't sort of, you know, calibrate it properly for the new or whatever system they did for the backwards compatible. If it's an emulator that they're using on the consoles or whatever, just something about this game they haven't done it right.
This isn't like that.
And since Lionhead has now been
This
like,
time,
you know,
no one gets hurt.
eliminated,
I think I have everything sorted out. You come
not,
back
you
into
know,
my
like
life.
it's been closed down and stuff. They're clearly not hiring anyone to sort it out. What are you barking about? A dig spot? Fable 3 on PC doesn't run very well either. Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is the PC version. Maybe the emulators don't actually run the console versions, but the PC. Yeah, I've collected all the silver keys. Hold my hand, you fool. Right, let's get out of here.
Watch out!
What's wrong? What is it? I find it really weird how in this Fable they thought, I know, let's make bats an enemy. Of all things they could have made an enemy, a bat.
Is that all of them? You were amazing.
Cheers, they were just a few bats. Yeah, it could be. Well, it's the only thing that would make sense, because the 360 version of Fable 3 run fine. Like, no, like the visual problem is certain textures in the world. It seems to be random. Like, it doesn't seem to be, oh, it's always a tree or it's always the floor. It could be anything. It could be a wall. It could be a tree. It can be a section of a building, not even the whole one, just a small square of it or something. It loses all its sort of detail and just becomes a big black square. Or like a giant chunk of the floor can lose all its textures and details and just be a giant black section of the floor.
Stories.
It can be small, so, like, you know, in Mist Peak Valley it happens
It's
quite
not
a
always
lot.
cracked up to be, believe me.
And
Things
it's
are becoming
near
clearer
the
to me now.
mercenary camp,
When Logan
and it's a
started to behave so
giant
appallingly,
chunk of the floor is
I
just
told myself he
completely
wanted to
black
prove
with
his
just
strength
random
by
floating bits of grass on it,
seeing off a few
because the grass
adjectives.
still keeps its texture. So straight, it really is. And the visual, the audio problem is this sort of like crackling sound that happens from time to time. That hasn't been happening too much on this playthrough currently, although magic does seem to be a trigger for it quite often, or maybe it's just coincidentally done it at the same time for me. Come on, level 4, you can do it. There we go. There we go, get rid of that fool. So even with the sort of problems that this game has with the backwards compatible version of itself, it's still a fantastic game. This is, I think, like my second or third playthrough of this game for my YouTube, because I did a playthrough of it on the Xbox One X, and now obviously I'm doing a Series X playthrough. And same for Fable 2 and Fable Anniversary. I've done at least, I think, 2 playthroughs of each of the Fable games on the different consoles, or before they released the Xbox One X enhanced update for Fable 2. I did a playthrough for it then I did a second playthrough for it with the update, and I did a third playthrough like a week ago for it on the newest console. So any excuse to play these games and I will go back and play them. It's mad. Which, not gonna lie, that's gonna be the case if they release a Fable Anniversary. I will do a 4th playthrough of Fable 2 for my YouTube channel if they release a Fable Anniversary. And then I can do a good playthrough again, because for some reason my YouTube playthroughs tend to be an evil woman, and I'm not quite sure how it always happens, because it seems like I do a playthrough for myself without streaming. What's over there? Nothing. And I just, like, you know, I'm a guy, so I make my character a male.
Thank
and then when I stream, it's like, oh well, I just done a male, so I should do a woman now
today.
then. And
I should have thanked you back in the
it just
throne
seems to
room, but I was
always
just-
be the actual my
just
streamed
felt
playthrough
so
as a woman, or almost always.
I made the choice that day.
And I hated you for it.
How could you hate
Feeling
me?
that those people died because of me. It was awful beyond words. But there was something
stop
worse.
moaning.
Deep
Guy.
inside, I felt happy.
What do you
I
reckon
felt
would
happy,
happen if I made him?
even as they
Let's,
were
let's try
dragged
this
away,
now.
that I was
Let's
still
have
alive.
him stand by there, and now let's shoot that explosive barrel.
So, oh, hello, darling.
Oh, hello,
To be sorry
darling.
for.
It's an interesting reaction to being
Anybody would
shot
feel
and
what
having
you
a
did.
barrel blow up by your leg, innit?
It was a horrible situation, and the
Lol.
only one to blame for it is
That
Logan.
was the weirdest reaction
Now that
ever.
I've said all that, thank you.
You're welcome. Should be almost back to Linda.
Ah, good old Linda.
What am I going to say to her?
No, don't worry, I got it covered. I'll kill Linda, and then you haven't got to worry about her. After I get my payment, of course. Kind of funny how you got hold of his hand through. Yeah, it is a bit weird. Like, I get the reason why they done it to a degree, where they had that whole campaign of, oh, you know, the most powerful feeling is touch, I guess. And they wanted to make you feel more connected to the characters in the world.
Most amazing woman I've ever met.
But I kind of feel like
She
an
started
adult
that
pulling
shelter
their
from
child
nothing,
around a shopping
and she
centre.
keeps it going
You know,
despite
when you just
very
see that sort of like aggressive mum or dad who's
Working with her
in a hurry
father.
and the kid is trying to keep
Right.
up. Well, not aggressive, they're in a hurry.
In the castle doing nothing.
And they're kind of like
Then somehow
charging
it became
through
about
the
more than
shops,
work.
and the kid is barely able to keep
I
up.
felt something I hadn't since you. And now you're back. Oh, this is maddening. Here I am pouring my heart.
That's exactly what it
out
looks
to
like.
heaven. Do you want to give me a consoling hug and say, do the honourable thing?
No, no, I do not.
Grab me and kiss me and tell me to come back.
It seems like, you know, it's a good system. No comment. Wait a minute, so... Oh, okay, so the game is giving you no sort of...
Well?
What do you
Aren't you
reckon?
going to do
Dump
anything?
Linda, stick with Linda, or no comment? Because they don't actually have the evil flames around it, so there technically is not an evil option here.
Don't you feel something for me? One way or the other?
Right, let's pause the game just in case he gets fed up of waiting. It's like, dump Linda. Alright, dump Linda it is. Oh, I think I took too long. Let's find out what happens now. If he decides to stay with Linda and not get with me, I'll kill them both.
Linda!
Useless woman. You let the ferret get away. Kill them both. Oh well, that's 2 votes for kill them both. How would you turn on like
struck me when my back was
the
turned.
turn off safety mode in this game?
Thank goodness you're all right. You've saved the love of my life. I'm forever in your debt. Thank you for
Not for long, don't you worry. You have rescued Elliot from Oh, what? Yeah, I ran out of time.
If I may say so, madam, you have succeeded most admirably in gaining a large measure of
I'm here
popular
now.
support among
I
the
love
locals.
you.
I love you too.
I believe this would be a good
can't kill
time
them.
to return to that rather dreary
Let
hole
me
that
kill
your
them.
new rebel acquaintances like to call home.
Huh, how the hell do you turn off safety? How am I supposed to go on a
Welcome to the
murdering rampage in this game if I can't turn off safety mode? What's this about, man? Oh, that's disappointing. I really wanted to kill him. And apparently, yes, I did run out of time. There is actually a time limit. That's very disappointing. Yeah. Oh, we got another dig spot. It is highly disappointing. Although Jeff is entertained, so Jeff doesn't mind that we couldn't kill him. Wow, the Xbox Series X isn't cheap. Oh no, it's not. The retail price is $450. So, if if you're looking on eBay, you'll easily find people wanting 600 plus. When the console first came out, people wanted closer to 1,000. The PlayStation 5, which is also $450 retail price, people want £800 plus from this point. Are they sold out yeah, they are sold out everywhere. For some reason, there's some sort of like shortage of stock for well, not for some reason, because there was a global pandemic and a worldwide lockdown for a year. So quite understandable why there's a lack of stock, I guess. I feel like they should have just delayed the new console for a couple of months so they could have built up some stock.
Please, I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you.
What's going on over here?
And the first few times you disappointed me, your clumsiness was sort of adorable in its way. But it's got a bit tired, hasn't it?
Tired,
Darling,
hasn't
please
it?
don't. I'm sorry. Please, let's not argue. It's so awful.
Awfully boring, you mean? Perhaps if you ever won, it would be more interesting.
Oh.
When I married my husband,
Wilma!
he was all sweetness and smiles. And now he's all bitterness and
I couldn't help
bile.
myself there.
He bullies me.
I'm not even that
He
big of a fan of
berates me.
Flintstones. I don't know where that came from.
Horrible. He's horrible. But if I divorced him, he'd get half my fortune, which is quite a bit of money.
A fortune, you
Oh,
say?
I wish I was someone else.
Please tell me more.
Wait. What if he was with someone else? If a girl like you were to approach him, chat him up, tell him you've got more money than I do,
I probably do.
he'd divorce me to marry you, and I'd be free and clear. Oh, of course, you wouldn't actually have to marry him. Once he's divorced me, you could just walk away.
I could just walk away,
I'd love to
couldn't
see
I?
the look on his face then.
Alright then,
I know it
Wilma.
sounds repugnant, but this could
A
be
marriage
my
of
only way out.
inconvenience.
Will you do it?
I shall. Let's
do it?
let's switch up the outfit then, because we're looking a bit
This is the first good thing that's happened to me
weird.
in years. He's inside. You can start there. I'll go to the pub. Get out of your way. It
Go to
shouldn't
the
be
pub.
too hard.
Go on, have a pint.
You go in there and bat your eyes at him. Give him a few shiny trinkets. He'll be all over you. It worked for me.
Can't even think of where the best place you should look for a console. Didn't even notice it was a woman. But yeah, because the outfit I'm wearing and the face paint, you can't tell what my character looks like at all.
Your new garments are ready should you want them.
Because I just keep swapping my outfit every now and again. Like, you know, I was the Scottish Highlander at one point. Got me may have a robe suit. I tell you what we'll do. I tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the clothes shop and buy us a fancy, expensive outfit. Or better yet, we're gonna go to Bowerstone and buy my favourite outfit in the game if I can afford it. There's this really badass, like, suit of armour.
I give hard cash for your unwanted goods on the spot.
Need
On the spot?
Fancy a necklace? Then see
Ooh,
me.
could get the masquerade suit.
I'm sure you'll be
I'll take the lot.
You've bought the very best.
I'll take that as well. There we are, there's the
Looking for
woman's
something
warrior
special?
suit.
You've bought the very best.
Thank you.
It's expensive,
I
but I'm
usually
sure you'll see
restock every few
Whoa,
very
God, that was
best.
expensive. It was like 18 grand. Jeez, how much is this? 66 grand. I'll take it. And I'll up the price. Whoa, just shy of 4 grand. There we are. We'll get our money back soon enough. And then we're gonna quickly.
You have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy.
What do you reckon? Should we go for the women's warrior suit, or that masquerade outfit? Hello. Yep, 2 seconds. Warrior it is. There we are. Oh, you can still kind of see my
That
face.
suit does accentuate
Where's the men's warrior outfit? Does the helmet for that one look cooler? See if it does, we'll swap helmets. Which helmet do you reckon looks better? This one or this one? Kind of doesn't fit the outfit as well though, does it?
All right.
Oops, no, not the whole thing, just the helmet. What do you reckon? No, the colour is slightly off.
Very good.
The face paint is hilarious. Yeah, it's something I only do for the for the women characters as well. Like I never change the face at all in Fable. But you got to put some creepy ones on you. You got to get. Oh, there too. Going back to the Harlequin one, that might be an even more creepy one to have. Entertainer, no, definitely Harlequin. Out of those two. Yeah, it looks a bit. I thought so. Because that's what we were using, the ink blot one. Have we got a better one? Dweller, Noble, Harlequin again. Is it a different one? No, it's exactly the same. Right, let's go Harlequin, because now we look a bit evil. And if anyone here is a fan of Fire Emblem, we will make ourselves look like the Black Knight. Let's have a look. Dye all clothes. No, it doesn't look good, does it? But if we go here, or what if we go super? No, go all the way down. Is that going to make it nice? I'm not quite sure what that's supposedly doing.
Feel free to change the color of your clothes or hair.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What about blue? Are you blue? You're blue. How does the blue outfit look? No, it's too light. What dark blue? No. Alright. Red? Are you red? You're red. Alright. How about red? A nice dark red. Or... there we are. There's an intimidating knight if ever I've seen one. A little less dark. Yeah, it would be this weird colour red. We're going to pop into this shop by here, because we've got to get ourselves a few weapons. See if we can find ourselves a good sword. The Love Sword. I'll take it.
That's dear, but good.
The Hero's Companion. I'll take it. Reva Industries Performer. Perforator, even. I'll take it.
I'm afraid you
Is this? Oh, it looks a bit off the same one. Is that? Lunarium Pounder.
can't buy it if you
Oh.
don't have enough gold.
Tell you what. I'll haggle
Maybe
it.
we can negotiate the price.
You're a sight for sore.
I would be nice to him and get the price down. See if I can afford this weapon before my next money comes in.
Yeah, well, I was going to. Oh, hello! Oh, all right. Hello.
Have you noticed as well in this Fable free? Oh, yeah, I just got a chunk of money.
I'll give you that.
Well, it's
price.
expensive.
What would you like today? That's dear, but good.
Have you noticed on this Fable free when you talk to people, you become a giant? Like when you actually interact with them. I'm more like this person by here. Look, he's about up to say the beak or the little peak of my hat. But then when you actually talk to them, you get even taller.
Wrong one. Why not inquire about the blacksmith job?
Most
They're looking
expensive.
for a...
Get your nose down here.
Get your nose down here. That's a bit weird. I don't know why, but your character like gains an extra foot when.
And bigger discounts. Someone who's afraid of you is likely
You
to
like
try
that?
anything in order to be spared your wrath.
Jeez, that was an assault on my ears. Got him screaming, her laughing, Jasper talking, me talking. Poor town crier. Did nothing to deserve this. But now he fears me. Oh, this sounds hilarious. Poor guy. Yeah, you're getting so much trouble if you've done that in real life. Out of the way, dog!
Quite a jump you gave me.
Trying to scare me?
How long do you have to
That'll
practice
do
with that?
nicely, thank you.
Oh, okay, I can commit murders. Very good. Quickly, get out of here!
Sanctuary shop.
Cheese it!
Sell me your unwanted items. I want to buy them.
The finest goods
still
in
in
Hey, I
business.
own.
So
Huh,
that's
I didn't know I
something.
owned this. Right, okay. Well, I'll just do this quest then, and that shop should open up again soon. Right. Let's go talk to this guy then, is it? Hi there,
What is
Vincent.
it now? Don't tell me you want to talk about things. Oh, sorry. I thought you were my wife. Don't know how I could have confused someone like you for someone like her. So, what can I do for you?
So we've got to be
do
nice
have a
now.
bit of danger.
Oh, we haven't got a choice in the matter. We have to be nice to him.
Cheeky.
Cheeky.
On the tee.
Right then. That's the thing. So Jeff, when did you
Well,
get
beautiful,
into
you're
the
quite a
Fable
bit of
series
fun,
then?
aren't
Are you
you?
like a lifelong
Much
fan?
more diverting than that wife of
Has
mine.
oh my days.
She spends all her
It has been a
time
while,
reading
Hastrika. How are you? I hope you're doing well.
dull.
And this is Fable
I
3.
can't remember the last time she did
Sadly,
something
you missed
thrilling
Fable
for
2.
me. Like buy me a ruby.
Now I'm fairly
I
early in
adore
Fable
rubies,
3.
by the way.
Since Fable 1, awesome. Personally, for me it was Fable 2. I got into it from the 360 era, and then I went back and played Fable 1.
You spared no expense. Thank you. I love it.
It has. You want to know what kept me away from your streams? Ah, well, I understand. Say no more.
So, what's on your mind,
you've been enjoying
sweetheart?
Breath of the Wild then? I have to seduce him, so talk to him again, I guess. Walk away. There we go.
Looking good, looking good.
Been playing it the last week's impossible to put down. Oh, the game is fantastic. You picked a good time as well because they announced a sequel for Breath of the Wild. I think it was like last year. So this year or maybe early next year, there'll be a sequel to Breath of the Wild coming out, which I can't wait for.
And together and oh, big finale, eh? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so things like that though,
I
as
like
you've
you,
seen there,
sweetie,
for
quite a
this
bit.
Fable
I don't know
3
about
on
you,
the
but I
newer
could do with a
consoles,
bit
is
of
these sort of animations are a lot more reliable. Because like on the 360, when you did that spin, sometimes your character wouldn't actually turn around. They would kind of like spin, like, you know, your character would do a circle while looking the same way, and like I guess the animations
got
would
my
just not work the way they should have.
Cheeky.
So the game is more reliable in that sense, but there are still the weird sort of problems now and again.
This is
So this is just a random guy for a side quest. So we have to seduce him so he will leave his wife. And then we have the option to marry him or not marry him.
With you. And it was exciting at
And this is an evil
flirting
playthrough
in
as
my
well,
wife's
just so you know.
house.
Gone for another
But I
evil
took a
character.
ball. We should go somewhere.
It was voted at
How
the very
about
start of the
Brightwall
playthrough.
Bridge?
Alright, so we can hold hands on this
Clingy,
game as
aren't
well.
you? All right then, if you must.
Big clink. Well, do you want to walk there by yourself then, you cheeky sod? Also, unlike Fable 1, buying houses is so much easier.
Right,
I
okay.
haven't got to run around
My hands were a bit
massacring the town.
sweaty anyway.
So I can just walk up to these little signs and buy the houses. And I can also mess about with the rent and make people pay me
All right,
more.
darling, if you like.
Yeah, I'm glad to know you've been doing well though. Oh, actually, there's also another Zelda game on the Switch. It's very different from Breath of the Wild, so you may not be as into it, but there is the remake for Link's Awakening, which is a really good game as well. And they're also doing Skyward Sword in July, I believe it is. Which I personally can't wait for. It's going to be so much fun. I always jack the price up on... Oh, you gotta do. You can't let these fools get away paying the regular prices.
Here, isn't it? And you don't ruin it with
Did
a
they
lot of
actually
talk.
put gay
You just
relationships in this
stand
game?
there and
They did.
look
They...
irresistible.
Well, my character's a woman. This is a heterosexual relationship, but yes, you can have gay relationships. Same as Fable 2. When you in Fable 2, you'd press LT, and you could get see the person's name, and then when you pressed Y, you'd get a little
You've
breakdown
done
of their
that
character,
before, I should
and there'd be
think.
ones who were bisexual. There would be some that said they were gay. Characters had that sort
I've
of
been
classification.
with Wilma so long, I forgot how incredible
Yeah, you
it could
can.
feel to
Fable
be
2 and
someone
Fable 3 lets you pick your gender. It's just Fable 1 that didn't.
What do you say? We make a go of this? I'll leave Wilma, and you and I can be together. You've got a ring, you've got a house. You're going to be
Oh,
very
I forgot to
hard
do myself my stream
resist,
tea. It was a terrible time.
Go ahead and ask.
In
Let's
Fable
see
1, you
how
were male
strong
by
my
default.
resistance is.
Yeah, so in Fable 1, you were a pre-made character. You were the hero of Oakvale, and they were a male or a man, whatever you want to say it. But Fable 2 and Fable 3, you can be whatever you want. And in this case, we are the princess. So yeah, we're also royalty in this Fable. We went from
Now I
a
just
farm
have to
boy
divorce Wilma.
to
Oh, I wish I'd met you
a
5
princess
years
or a
ago.
prince. So you know,
Would
we're
have
moving up in the
spared
world.
myself a lot of crushing boredom.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you actually managed, if you have watched the streams of Fable 2, since Fable 2 and Fable 3 actually go right into each other, not into each other, they continue on. So the person you played in Fable 2 becomes the ruler of Albion, and now I play as their child. I'm not even sure if all the streams would still be on Twitch anymore. They may have actually deleted themselves because they're on a timer. But they're all on YouTube anyway. If you did want to watch the playthrough that I did for Fable 2, get better context for this game. Since there is a character we'll meet in a bit who is a Fable 1 character.
You're not going to like it, and let me tell you, that breaks my heart.
Or does it now? I don't believe it.
We're not right
There's a
for each
cobweb
other.
up there. Clean your house,
More
man.
Specifically, you're not right.
Ah,
for
here
me.
you go, look.
Here are the divorce
Jeff. So,
may
as you can see,
consider
this
yourself
house is missing
an
half its textures all of a sudden. There's just black. Where there should be a wooden sort of...
Thank you.
A wooden
Thank
or
you for doing
wallpaper
just
sort of
what I
designs on
knew
these
you
walls.
What? You planned this all along?
Sorry to say. I'll file these with the city
Well,
clerk
they're all
first
on
thing tomorrow
YouTube.
morning.
Like I
And
said,
then
they're
we
all in a
are pushing
playlist
history.
together
Thanks
of
again.
the full playthrough. I also did an evil playthrough on Fable 2.
Aren't you a piece of work? You make a deal with a housewife to split up her marriage and leave her husband penniless.
Yeah.
Rather underhanded, I would say.
Would you know?
Just how despicable are you willing to be? Because if I think this through logically, if she ever makes it to that office, the divorce never happens. And then instead of marrying a hot-blooded divorcee, you'd be landing yourself a very wealthy widower.
What? You can't mean... You'd kill me?
Well, technically, she'd kill you. I'm sorry, Wilma, but it is a lot of money.
God, this guy's ruthless.
You haven't left me much of a choice.
Don't listen to him.
God, it's so weird looking at all these missing textures, isn't it? Just half the building is just... Yeah, take that, you swine! You pig! No witnesses. Oh, what? I can't kill Wilma. No, I want to kill Wilma as well.
I just wanted a divorce. I didn't want him dead. Oh, Vincent. How did it come to this?
Please let me kill Wilma as well. You've killed one of the most unpopular men in Brightwall. It wasn't a nice thing to do. But on the other hand, he was asking you to murder his wife. No one's going to go out of their way to turn you in. No witnesses! Damn it, game, let me kill Wilma! Wilma! I just want to be a murderer. Is that so much to ask for?
You're not going to impress anyone with that kind of it.
Ah, here we go.
Really rather disgusting. That's enough of that.
Get back here, Wilma! Oh no, she vanished on me. I think. No, there she is. Right. Come on, keep up, keep up. Catch up, that is to say. Ah, this damn game. Alright, fine, Wilma, you get to live this time. Looks like the tech level advanced by a fair bit. So yeah, so Fable 1 to Fable 2, there's about a 500-year time skip between the two games. I believe Fable 1 is called the... what was it? It's the Age of Heroes. Fable 2 is the Age of Industry, I believe. And I think Fable 3 is the Age of Revolution. Or maybe Fable 3 is the Age of Industry. No, yeah, Fable 3 is the Age of Industry. And I can't remember what Fable 2 is. Although maybe it's the Age of Ignorance. Because people just believed heroes weren't real anymore. The fools. But yeah, Fable 2 to 3 has like a 50-year difference. And Fable 1 to 2 has about a 500-year difference. And somehow...
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Teresa, your hero's sister, the girl who gets her eyes cut out at the start of the game, manages to survive. So we'll do a bit more of the story, and then we'll go back and do some side quests later. Oh, what's this? Fable 3... Oh, I've missed a few missions. I've missed a few texts. Where's... oh, wow. Way to go, Vincent. lay that plan out right in front of her. He's a tit. He didn't really think that through very well. Fable 3 really doesn't want you to kill a lot of people as easy. It really doesn't. It will not let me just go on a murderous rampage at all. I just want to be, you know, the evilest character I can be, and the game just does not want me to. So does your character have a proper evil face? Or well, this game doesn't actually do that. Fable 2 was the one that made your character look the evilest. You'd get like these giant... Actually, I'll tell you what. This is kind of going to... Oh no, I deleted Fable 2 earlier because I finally finished all the videos I was going to do on that game, so I deleted it. I would have just loaded up to show you. But on this one, when you become the ruler, when you do your flourish attacks, which is when you hold and charge, you get wings, and if you're a good character, you get these nice white and sort of light blue, like angel wings. And if you're evil, I think you get black and red wings to kind of look like devil wings. And you also gain the ability to use the true evil or the true good expressions. Other than that, your character doesn't actually turn into a monster in this game, I don't think. I do have like a creepy looking makeup on.
Finding everything all right?
Let's have a look. If I take off the makeup, makeup. Yeah, so yeah. Maybe your character looks a bit more arrogant, but otherwise they kind of got rid of the whole turning your character into a demon on this game for some reason. Which is a decision I don't agree with. I think that was one of the most enjoyable parts of Fable 1 and 2. Although it didn't make sense that you were the only demon walking around, to be fair. Like, you know, Lady Grey in Fable 1 was clearly evil, yet she didn't have devil horns. So, I guess it was a bit confusing why our character was the only one who had it. Or maybe only our character could see our own devil horns, or our own halo. And in when Lady Grey looked in the mirror, maybe she had devil horns, but only she could see them. Possibly. Ah, Swift, my boy!
I'm on my way to the castle to report to your brother, and to try to find out what I can about his troop movements while I'm there. Ben's in the back room,
smart.
arguing with Paige. Not an entirely unexpected situation. Ben seems to have a way with the fairer sex. A strange, troubled way. Tell-you.
I really do hope they bring back the sort of character transforming based on your alignment in Fable 4 or Fable Reboot, whatever they want to call it.
One shot, it's true.
I've never trusted a soldier in my life. I'm not going to start now.
Will you tell her, Walter?
Hey, I'm not getting involved.
Look, there she is. Ask her yourself.
Oh, give it a rest.
Fine. I'll just stand here quietly then, shall I?
You know, for a princess, you're a pretty decent person. People out there are starting to believe in you.
I knew
oh,
you
good.
two would get along.
They should.
Thank you for taking an
I'm amazing. Everyone should believe in me.
We have even bigger problems.
Look at my hat.
Reaver.
Or helmet, I guess.
He's been bleeding the city dry for years now, but it's never been this bad.
Oh, my man,
we decided
Reaver.
It was time to hit back.
A small group of fighters managed to get into his mansion, but they never made it out.
I believe
well, he is the hero of skill, so what do they expect?
Reaver hosts some sort of fancy secret society party every week. We don't know what goes on. We do know.
Thankfully, no. Paige is actually a good character. She's not a hero in this game. Our character here, and I believe Reaver, are technically the only confirmed heroes in the game. And Reaver is a Fable 2 character who who came over to Fable 3.
Even after the 3 Hollow Men story? Honestly.
And Paige is the hero of the Resistance.
Now everyone out.
I guess she kind of does look a bit like Whisper, though, doesn't she? To be fair.
Everyone out.
You know, I'm starting to have serious doubts about our relationship. I knew I should have gone up to the castle with Swifty.
I just love how soldiers can come in and out of our secret hideout now. Whatever you do,
yeah, a bit weird,
please
isn't
don't
it?
let Mr. Finn follow you. I've had enough of him for one day. I'll see you at Reaver's Manor.
Alright, to Reaver's Manor. Let's bring up the old map-a-rooney here. Yeah, a weird thing in this Fable 3 as well is it doesn't actually have a pause screen like all other games. This is the pause menu.
Contains new weapons.
To change my weapons, I gotta go through this sort of system by here, which some people like. Most people absolutely hate it though. Oh, I got my hero sword equipped. No wonder I'm not killing things at a reasonable rate in the slightest. 100 enemies with flourishes. So let's go for this sword by here then. There we are, that's more damage, man. What pistol am I using?
Rifles are slower to
It's got
fire
43
than
damage.
pistols, but can be used to engage targets at much greater range.
Alright, let's go for Reaver's weapon by here then. What do I need to upgrade you? Decrease your moral standing, plus 7 damage. I can do that. Spend 10,000 on my own gold. I can do that. Have an orgy with 4 people. I can do that. Damn right I can. Just not yet. There will be a time and a place, and you know, the time and place will make it incredibly easy. We'll do it then. Right, we've got to go to Millfields. Oh, also as well, Hastrica, since Fable 1, the demon doors have been, what's it called, stayed in the games, which is cool. Still got the big giant stone faces in the walls. You still got the silver keys to collect. This Fable 3 also introduced golden keys. I approve. Oh, so do I. I'd have been gutted if they ever got rid of the demon doors. Unless you're referring to the orgy, that's what you approve of. Oh, orgies, I approve. Right, okay, yeah.
How much time have you got?
All the time in the world.
Whoa, what the hell was that? You
Magic. I love how these guys, oh, you're using magic, that's cheating. Well, your mate is throwing Molotovs, I haven't got any bombs. Oh shit, there are 2 of them. There we are, that's basically a force push. And I think that counts as fire. He's lit his hands on fire using his flipping cigarette.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Demon doors are fine too.
Keep it up, and we'll be the victors.
Go on, die!
Leave him. He's a mate of mine.
Well, he's a dead mate of yours now.
Hey, get off your ass and back in the fight.
One thing I don't think you'd approve of this Fable 3, compared to the other 2 Fable games, is they technically removed legendary weapons. So in this game, all weapons you can find are named weapons, which would imply, like, you know, they all have something special and unique about them. There is no iron sword or steel sword. Like, you know, they're all the equivalent of a legendary weapon. But, you know, when everything is legendary, nothing is how it feels to me. There are certain ones which are a bit higher than others, like there's Jack's hammer, which is the main villain from Fable 1, Jack of Blades, who never had a hammer, but he has a hammer now. Thunder's sword, or Thunder sword, which, you know, the giant annoying guy who kept moaning about Lady Grey picking us over him.
This should be interesting.
So there are weapons named after Fable 1 heroes, since I'm pretty sure there aren't any after Fable 2 heroes. Well, other than the Reaver weapons, but you know, that's because he now has his own business. Nice! Stop hitting me, you twat! I'm trying to charge up a flipping flourish by her. Alright, I guess my dog is going to kill him, never mind. Right. Let's run our way over to Reaver's mansion here. No matter what game he's in, Reaver always gets himself a really, really nice house. And it's a shame, the game never actually states what he did to the person who bought his house in Fable 2. Because when you buy it, you get a note saying that he'll kill you because the house is his. Hello there, Gary.
Oh, a murderer, is it? Well, you'd
so
better watch
we're
your step.
basically the same height. He's a bit
musket's
taller than me with his hat. But when you get into the dialogue, I'm clearly taller than him now. It's really strange. Why they just suddenly make me taller? Well, your dress is ruined. Oh, it would be. My dress would be so mangled right now. And my nice hat. This is the best place in the game for buying houses, though. These are the boys that you want. They're super expensive, and you get really good money back on them. Right, let's kill these fools. Oh, so did you get the DLC for Breath of the Wild then? Or have you just been playing the base game? Wait a minute. Look, that giant slab of rock is missing its texture as well. Just a big black rock. Oh no, it's got a little bit of its texture, look. Just a tiny touch of it though. The rest of it is just vanished for some reason.
Woohoo! All right.
7 people. Hello everyone. How are you all doing?
Yay!
Hope you're all having a great day. If we go on to Reva's... Oh no, I've already gone past the house. There we go. Can I buy this one? I can. Well, can I afford it? I cannot. I'll come back to you later. So look here. Just the vanilla game. A friend brought over his Wii U and was like, you have to Ah! So, are you considering looking into getting it yourself? Or have you like done everything that you've wanted from your friend's version of the game? With the DLC you gain like an extra sort of like, you know, big dungeon. I'm not sure what you want to call it, because the other ones were the big beasts, where this one isn't really the same.
Brings out the colour in your eyes. Shall
You
we?
also gain a new game mode called Master Mode. I gotta say, it's been a long while since I was so hooked on a game. I'm even toying with the thought of getting a Switch myself. You really should. As a console, the Switch is fantastic. It's cheaper than the other main 2 consoles. Nintendo have such a people always praise Sony for having the better exclusives, and I think anyone who says Sony has better exclusives than Nintendo is delusional. Like, Nintendo have managed to keep, and well, actually not keep, amass and then keep this wide sort of catalogue of games that you can only get on a Nintendo console. Like, you know, you got your Zeldas, your Marios, your Pokemon, you got Fire Emblem, like Star Fox and Metroid, even though they aren't as big and don't come on all consoles. But you know, they got the new Bayonetta game as well now.
And all the drinking.
Ah!
All we've got left is fizzy pop.
What's his name? Jim Ross? Not Jim Ross, that's fucking
Oh,
the
yeah.
announcer.
Well,
What's his
just give
name?
me
I
the
forgot his name now.
password and we'll forget
Something
all
Ross.
about it, all right?
Ross something?
The password.
Oh, what's his name?
I'm just pulling your leg. Come on in. Master Weevil will be
shit,
happy
what is
to
his
have
name?
a few more conscious people around
He's
for
a-
the final ceremony.
a talk show host.
About the fizzy pop, though. These lightweights drank the lot. There's probably some cooking sherry left in the kitchen if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touched the stuff myself. Well,
They don't know who that is
several ways.
talking. His name isn't
Can
coming to
sort
me.
you out a nice orgy later
Jim-
on should the mood take you. What do you say?
Oh, nice orgy. Fantastic. I need that for my weapon. Shit, what's his name? Yes, the one! Jonathan Ross. I started saying John or Jonathan, didn't I? I think either way, even if I didn't, I should not have struggled with Jonathan Ross. Ah, an embarrassment to British people everywhere. Well, I classify myself as Welsh more than British anyway, so it's fine. How could I forget Jonathan
It's
Ross?
just
Terrible.
this way. Oh, you'll have
Absolutely
such fun.
terrible.
Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but
Drinks and
you'll laugh, I'm sure. Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons into the ballroom.
But yeah, you are
There have been some
100% correct.
I'm
Jonathan
afraid
Ross
I need to
is
keep mine.
the definitely the guy.
Some friends.
Oh, you're the brave noble rebels. Why didn't you say so? I'm an oppressed proletarian myself, you know. We're practically comrades. If you just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue your fellow revolutionaries.
Oh, cheers. But this is the exact same door that you told us to go through a moment ago, so why would that make a difference?
There's one of my men.
Oh, it's that twat.
Kid, are you all right?
Get out, now!
Where are the others?
All dead. Reaver knew you'd come. He's been waiting for you.
All dead?
I'll get him out.
My, more
And yeah,
busy
the Switch
little
really is
bee
great.
here to steal
It
Reaver's
really is.
honey. So industrious. So
Like, you know, like I
committed.
mentioned with the Mario, there are so many different kinds of Mario games as well. You've got your 3D Marios, your 2D Marios, Mario Kart, there's Super Smash
Just
Bros,
full of spunk, aren't you? A true heroine.
Animal
Must be
Crossing,
lightning under the
Xenoblade.
bed sheets. And now, as promised, the evening's pièce
So many
de la
games that you can
résistance.
only get off a
Another
Nintendo
piece of the
console.
resistance.
Like, you know,
Voila.
like I said, people who think Sony have better exclusives, they're just delusional. Or they've never played Nintendo exclusives. Like, yeah, God of War is a fantastic game. Spider-Man PS4 is a fantastic game.
You expect us to
But
entertain you?
just the sheer amount and how long Nintendo have kept them as exclusive to their own consoles will always be more impressive than Sony making one amazing Spider-Man game. Well, maybe two. I haven't played Miles Morales yet.
You die, we watch. Really?
Oh.
It's a riot.
Oh, sounds simple enough. I can do that. Except for the dying part, I'll have to survive, I'm afraid. Ah, the
No
Hobwound!
less than the most unsightly, most obnoxious
Yeah,
creatures
when you
ever
come back to this
contaminate
through
this
one of the little
world.
DLC things, it's Jonathan Ross who's talking, I think. Or maybe someone else is talking, it's not Reaver for sure. Agreed, Sony games are good, but Nintendo's are classics that won't die. Yeah, they really won't. Because even when one of them like seems to disappear, and like, oh, you know, it's just not what it used to be. Like, apparently that's what was happening with Fire Emblem. It was when they made Fire Emblem Awakening on the 3DS. Apparently that was the final one that Nintendo were going to release outside of, I guess Asia. Probably not just Japan, but I guess they weren't going to bring it over to America and the UK and stuff. And then that game was like just ridiculously successful. And now there's like 40 different characters in Smash Bros. 4 or 5 Fire Emblems on the Switch, and 3 houses on the DS, and Fire Emblem 3 houses on the Switch. There we are. There's Jonathan Ross talking. I was right.
Poor thing. If anyone would like to donate to my new Hob charity, I'll arrange a funeral for the little mite. Or we can just flush him.
Flush him.
Ooh, that Hob's going to be stiff in the morning. Well, stiff usual. You can say what you like about Hobs, but you can't dispute their dress sense. So bold, so original, so
And there's Splatoon. There's a new game of Nintendo's and ARMS. Haven't played ARMS, but Splatoon is fun.
Hob is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shuffled off this mortal coil.
Goodbye. Yeah, we just get a few flurry kills in. Yeah, they do seem to go squishy. Certain animations when you hit a Hob, they kind of like literally kind of to start. Oh god, what's he doing? Pop!
It died doing what it loved. Entertaining rich people!
Entertaining rich people. There's one sort of animation you can get for killing a Hobs if you have a hammer, where you hit it on the head and it kind of squishes down and then springs back up. Probably my favourite one.
That Hob doesn't know what day it is. Then again, it probably never did.
No, it probably didn't, to be fair. Hobs are children to start off with.
Me! I hope there are no minors in the audience. Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
That's the point. So in Fable 1 you find out that Hobs were children that are nymphs. like stole their soul or something. Firstly, how come hobs still exist if nymphs don't? Surely the nymph needs to exist for the hobs to still exist. Can you hear me, by the way? I feel like I'm getting drowned out.
The kingdom is
slow that down a little bit. In the combat there, was you able to hear me well enough, or was it a bit of a struggle? Like, I suppose it doesn't matter since I've already lowered it down anyway, but
almost feels sorry for those
it's fine. Ah, awesome.
Then one shrugs.
It's good. Awesome. Glad to hear. Maybe it's just my TV then. Maybe I've put my personal TV a bit too loud, so I feel like I'm drowning myself out.
Mind dreams up something like this.
Well, a man who's had many hundred years of life, I guess.
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun. What delicious fate will it deliver this time?
Sand people. No, I'd probably be Hollow Man, or wolves, or mercenaries. Hollow Man.
It's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen. So
The elegant shuffles.
And yet so hollow.
Come on. The sooner we make our way through this sick game, the sooner we'll get our chance to kill Reaver.
What a sick game. This is basically the what's it called? The Crucible from Fable 2. Or the Arena from Fable 1. There's always got to be one of those modes where you fight people in different rooms.
Let the tearing of limbs commence.
Although this one you can't repeat. Once you do it this one time, you can't come back unless you buy the DLC for the game. Then they allow you to come back here and play this game as much as you want.
Ah, the satisfying sound of a corpse being thoroughly thrashed. Don't you love it?
Ah, die! There we are. This will help me get my flourish kills.
It's a Hollow Man massacre.
Because these Hollow Men die in one hit. Have you never fought a Hollow Man before, Paige? What are you doing?
What a wonderful spectacle this is turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to tell your grandchildren you were here.
Have it.
Some of Hatch's undead insurance, guaranteed to pay out in the event of a zombie apocalypse. Thank you.
Right, why aren't I charging up an attack? Here we go. Ah, come on, how could you miss that? I even got slow motion. The game was convinced I hit it.
Not bad for someone who's been dead a couple of 100 years.
Oh, I got a message. I'll check that in a second. Oh, damn you, Paige! God, it really is like flipping Whisper 2, isn't it?
Oh, what a shame! Cut down in the prime of death.
Well,
we've been advised
in
not
this
to call them
case,
zombies.
it's because
The Hollow Man Anti-Defamation
Paige
League
is just a regular woman. She hasn't got like super strength or anything.
If he wasn't dead before, come on, he must be now.
We are a hero. We have like, you know, natural abilities unlike anyone else, basically, or most people. Reaver is also a hero like us. Of course, we use the term hero loosely. It just means someone with powers, not heroic. And Paige is just a regular woman who is standing up against Reaver. She doesn't actually have the ability to like throw lightning or anything, you know? I'm stuck, let me move.
Do dead men feel pain? You might want to ask that fella. Oh, there's nothing worse than
Come on,
fighting for
die
a corpse.
already.
How embarrassing.
They keep hitting me before I can charge my flourishes. It's starting to piss me off. Right, fuck off, you knobhead. Right, that's it. Right, fuck off. I'm just gonna shoot them.
Serious trouble now.
Oh, look at that. One shot each. If they just let me get one fucking shot, that would have been fine. Yeah, so with this game, your weapons have certain, well, 3 conditions. If you meet the conditions, the weapon will upgrade. And the sword I'm using now, you need to do a flourish attack, which is when you hold the X button down and hold the direction. Like it charges up, then you do a more powerful attack. And to unlock extra damage or something for this weapon, I need to kill 100 enemies with a flourish. So that's why I was stood still trying to flourish, but they were hitting me before I got a chance to charge it.
Let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills.
There was a method for why I was... Oh, not method, but there was a reason for why I was stood there like an idiot. It just wasn't paying off.
I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket. With gold I took from the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Honestly, Stephen Fry as flipping Reaver is so good. So good. I loved him in the Robert Downey Jr. What's it called? Sherlock Holmes movies as well. Really funny in that.
Their literacy may be lacking, but they do have a way with swords. Away we go!
Away we go! Alright. The weaker ones I'll try and flourish attack. I'm not sure if he's a weaker one though. No. Oh, there we are. Took him out in one. Yeah, what do you got, son?
We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reaver?
Nice hit! That'll show him how we mercenaries fight.
Oh, that's it. Fuck off.
You hurt my mate. I'll have you for that.
There we are, so if I hit them once and then go for the swing, I'll be fine. Except for these ones. Alright, you know what? Fuck off then, knobheads. Yeah, getting shot also interrupts your flourish charge, annoyingly enough. Oh, got two of them with that. Give a proper lamping.
We have to get out of this place.
Oh! Tell you what, that is the flipping thumbnail, that is. That guy throwing the fireball at me at the exact time I lifted that guy in the air. It was so badass looking.
Yeah, make her bleed. Not on my new shirt, though. Get away from me!
We get the flourish in there. Oh, he survived that though.
Makes my heart all warm inside when I see such skilled shooting. You're just gonna lie there.
God damn, some of these guys refuse to die. So, I'm just gonna shoot them. I'm taking a load of damage here because I'm trying to get these flourish kills.
Oh dear, give me a moment. It feels like a death in the family. Okay, next one.
Yeah, go on, riddle him with bullets.
That's one way to earn your wages.
What he deserves.
The life of a mercenary is a short and brutish one, and it was his first day as well.
First day?
Stop standing up.
It helps if you picture Reaver's face on them.
I like Reaver though. Come on, get up. Go on. They better not still be alive.
Fight back, you wimps! Come on, honestly. Today's mercenaries are just in it for the money.
With more grace this time, if you will. This is not a common slaughterhouse.
Ah! God damn.
Oh, he should have blocked that, but he didn't.
Have you got many legendary weapons? Well, I'll check in a minute. I'm going through, I'm still early in the story, but I got maybe 10 to 15 swords and shield and guns, maybe.
I was bending the truth about
I'll have a check now.
having paid them. It was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement. So you saved
No
me a
kill,
small
no deal.
fortune. Bravo!
Well, I'm glad I could help Reaver, I guess.
I've seen
Let's have a look here.
Ah, hello.
There are 50 in total, aren't there? So look, what have I got here?
Is at your disposal.
Got 1, 2... oh no, some of these are DLC ones, I believe. So I'm not sure exactly how many of these count towards the 50 for the achievement. But I got 3 rows of weapons. Any of these duplicates? So yeah, I got 3 rows. This one is definitely a downloaded weapon, the Bloodstone Bludgeon.
Changing your weapon?
What we got here? I got 2 rows of guns. So to answer your question, no, not really. I don't have too many legendary weapons at the moment.
Reaver's gonna pay for this.
But I still have a lot of game left to do. So there will be plenty of time for legendaries.
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun.
I still have 3 of the
Spin.
what you call it? 3 of the gold the golden doors to open. I still have 1 of them which has a legendary weapon behind it.
This is a very
Obviously I still got the demon door and aurora to get myself a legendary weapon. I got the one in my treasure room. So I still got a few legendary weapons I need to get anyway, like just the easily attained ones. And I still got a load I can buy from the shops. Speaking of shops, I meant to pop into Brightwall before coming here to buy the legendary weapons there.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion.
Is that a fact?
I'd love to bring 2 cultures together and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Furies!
Oh, look at that! There's a new enemy for you.
Oh, the Sand Fury couldn't get out of the way in time. Oh,
Wait a minute, how come the Sand Fury gets a crossbow and I'm stuck using guns?
So much senseless death. And if you're having trouble coping, buy a copy of my book, 101 Jokes for the Recently Bereaved.
101 jokes?
Oh, such a shame. Back to the sands with her. You're just making them more angry, you know.
No, they're making me more angry.
I'm in love. If you make it out alive, Booby Looby, my room's on the 2nd floor.
Booby Looby.
These sand ladies are tough.
Oh my god, you're right, they are like Jawas but hardcore. And all women.
Thing you do.
I'm not sure if Jawas have a gender, strictly speaking, because they kind of, well, not like that, but you know, they just make noises like that, just more high pitch.
Oh,
yeah, these kind of are just.
Could have cartwheeled out of the way, don't you agree?
These are kind of just extreme Jawas.
Right, and I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell.
Have you had enough yet?
Oh no, I missed. Honestly, that's my favourite one.
She could not pirouette away in time.
Absolutely love that execution when you snap the neck when they jump over. So cool.
Wasn't that utterly enthralling?
Oh, it was,
Of course,
wasn't it?
You should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I really had enough.
Oh my god, he's right, I'm a monster. Oops, walking into walls here. Right, is this the Balverine round now?
You holier-than-thou idealists, always thinking in the simplest.
I like your
most
mask, Reaver. It's got a
binary
big
of
nose.
ways, but I quite agree.
Suits
this
you.
game grows tiresome, and my guests, they grow restless.
No need to get restless, sweetheart. Barry Hatch is here to take care of you. Fancy a quick jig?
The Balverine round.
Ooh, you're a rough one, ain't you? But I like that in a woman. You're just... What? Wait, hey, Reaver! Help! No!
No, not
Have
Jonathan.
any idea how hard it is to find good staff? Still, one might as well enjoy the show. What's the use of a secret society without a little secret, after all?
Oh, poor Jonathan. What are they?
To treat my guests.
How can you live in Albion and not know what a Balverine is?
Amusing to fight. I don't want you to get bored. Rip them to shreds. But remember, this makes us even.
Makes you and who even exactly? Who are you even like directing this at? Ah, take that, you Balverine!
That's it, my hirsute guests. Dig in! Dig in!
Ah, stab it! What's this? Reaver does give gifts before the next round. Nice dude, really. Yeah, the fact that he gives you a health potion is a bit... I suppose he wants to have the best show possible.
You know, I do believe that you might survive this after all.
Ah!
How
Oh, God,
wonderfully unexpected. How does it feel to be torn apart by bourgeois Balverines?
Right, Paige, are you going to do anything? She's just standing there looking like an ornament.
Such magnificent beasts! The strength, the power, the cute snouts.
Ah, the cute snouts.
It's reassuring to see they can feel pain.
Come on, get up. Hooah! Oh, he's still alive. Or she. I don't think there's a tell for the gender of a Balverine. Stop dodging me, you stupid... I don't even know what it is. Kind of got like bat features, like they use. But I think they call them dogs in Fable. Oh, there we are, there's the audio bug. I say I'm shooting it. No, you've lost it now. I was going to have a nice melee confrontation with you, and then you being a knob and dodging all the time. Yeah, you can never kill them in one shot.
Well, I must say you've made me out to be a somewhat poor host. Rather rude of you to dispose of all my guests.
Now it's your turn.
Well, they tried to kill us, Reaver, you know.
Oh, my dear girl, why don't
he hasn't dulled in his old age, has he?
The three of us could go up
Oh wow,
to
so
my
the audio bug isn't just used... No, it seems to happen more with magic, for me anyway, but it does happen whenever it wants, really.
Bona-fide hero. Well, I wouldn't dream of coming between siblings. Well, that's not strictly true. There was that time. Anyway, best of luck with this whole revolution lark. Perhaps we'll meet again one day. Tatty bye.
Tatty bye.
Would someone mind getting us out of here now?
It's funny because honestly I wouldn't be surprised if Reaver could have just killed us all at this point. You know, he is a hero with hundreds of years of experience. He probably could have killed all of us, and then this page calling him a coward when really he just doesn't care. He just can't be asked for it.
I never thought I'd side
Oh
with
yeah,
you,
look, that house lost all
but
its
you're
texture as
nothing
well.
like your
Just
brother.
giant black
The
house in the
Bowerstone
distance.
resistance will follow you without question.
It's like a demon house, man. Although it does still have the textures for the windows,
So long as you
so that's
promise
nice.
to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
I promise to break my promise.
I promise.
I hereby promise to end the exploitation of the people of Bowerstone. Good one, Paige. See, he is a nice guy at heart. If he wanted to, he could have probably killed us all, or at
We've got a
least could have
revolution
killed
to
Kid
plan.
and Paige. Almost definitely. Like, you know, might have struggled killing us, since we are also a hero. Then again, we don't even have the ability to use magic. We've got some stupid gloves that we need to wear to use magic. How are you doing, Zed? Sorry, I just realised that you were here. How are you doing today?
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance. But
Also,
you still
before she
have
goes,
much to
if you
do
are still
before
your
you can
Hastricker,
take Albion's
that
throne.
is Teresa. So that is the hero's sister from Fable 1. Somehow she is still alive, like 600 years after the original Fable game. Right, let's get ourselves some upgrades, is it? 80. Go on, let's go for it, man. My melee combat is really suffering at the moment. I think this is 2 upgrades. Go on, sword, what do you got for me? Well, this isn't my hero weapon, so I suppose it doesn't really matter what it has for me. He knows the world needs them to fight the... You know what? Well, yeah, that could very well be part of it, to be fair. He has he has an understanding of what's to come, and he knows who needs to be present for the best chance of survival. Oh, 140. I fell behind on magic, apparently. Scary expression pack. Right, let's grab this. Let's go get one of the earlier levels of magic. We got here loot, pie, and blacksmith. Don't need any of those. Force push. Go on, let's get my Jedi on then, is it? Right.
As you can see, your promise to Paige is now on
Yeah, that's all well and good. I don't care. Right, where's my hero sword?
The
What are we
armory
rocking with
is
here?
at your disposal.
Your feats in combat have caused your weapon to become more exotic. Your victories over Hollow Men, your weapon has reacted to your unquenchable thirst for potions and become green. Oh, I think that's new. I don't think I've ever had that because I always forgot to use potions. Is it the blade? I think my blade might have gone a bit green. Oh, why couldn't I have that and have the really cool one with the the lion symbol on the hilt instead of the stupid Hollow Man one? Beadle's Cutlass. What are we doing with you again? 100 enemies with flourish. Goodness me, that's not moving, is it? That's really not moving. What have I got to do with you? Shock damage. With unweaved blades. So let's go for this weapon instead.
Swords are fast weapons which require skill
Do
and
I have
finesse
blades?
to wield.
Vortex, Ice Storm, Shock, Fire, Force Push. I don't have blades. Huh. Okay. Let's let's see what my hero hammer has become, is it? The hero hammer. What we got? The time you have spent with your weapon has affected its physical makeup. Well, I have spent 0 time with my weapon. So, does it feel neglect? So, about that orgy. Later in the game you get the option to fulfill a promise to make a child centre or create a brothel. No, not centre, like a child's orphanage or a brothel. When I make the brothel I will go and have that orgy, don't you worry. Your treasure hunting skills have mutated the handle of your weapon. Your digging abilities have dyed your weapon a copper hue. Yeah, it's alright. I suppose I prefer my sword being green, to be honest. So look, what's my pistol doing? What have you become? Your exploits outside the world of Albion have caused your weapon to adopt... What do you mean outside the world of Albion? I haven't been to Aurora yet. So that's a bit weird. A benign appearance. Alright. Your chest hunting, yeah. Your business acumen in the property market has turned your weapon red. I don't know why red is related to property, like property, but alright. Your exploits, I got the exact same one for my two guns. I got the benign one. The handle of your weapon has responded to your use of shock. Your prowess against wolves have turned your weapon black. That's pretty cool. Alright. I don't think I've killed that many wolves though, have I? Right. We're back down to only 11 guild seals. Couple side quests and we'll be sorted, man. Can get our skill at least up to level 3. Hello, friends! Well, friend and kid. The speech?
What's going on? All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence shortly.
The time is very
Find out what
late.
it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. We'll see you at the base when it's over, all right?
I just realised in that outfit your tits are just basically half out.
Oh, a murderer, is it?
What's the news, my man? Tell me! Alright. Buy and rent out. So it basically cost me all my money. But then rent on this bad boy. Look at that. 17.5 grand. Swimming in it, son. Damn it, I can't kill him either. I just want to be a murderer. I want to go on a killing spree. Is that really so much to ask for, Fable 3? Is it really? Honestly, every time I notice that message about that orgy, it's tickling me. But right, I think I'm going to end it by here for today. And I will be back on tomorrow at about the same time, about 5 o'clock GMT. Or maybe 5:30 at the latest, between 5 and 5:30. It'll be another 2-hour stream. And we will continue doing Fable 3. So I really hope you have enjoyed. If you have, maybe consider following the channel or checking out my YouTube channel, The Cosmic Turtle. All my streams go up there. Yeah, so there's tons there. Genuinely tons of games on my YouTube at this point. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow. And if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Take care, everyone, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye now. Thanks for the stream, and thank you for joining. Orgy later then. Yeah, we'll have to do we need to wait until we are the queen in this case, and we can make that brothel and then the whole house. When we got our whole house, we'll just get every person in the building to have one mass orgy. It will be something. Although it's a black screen, Hastrika, so you won't see anything fun, sadly. But yeah, I'll get everyone there. Take care, all, and I'll see you soon. Hope to speak to you soon. And good night, Hastrika.